Cherie Hanson here. I was thinking today about the answer to the question, how do we gauge our victories? And I know that through my obsessive, absolutely OCD, paying attention to my thoughts and my feelings and how my body is responding, I know which things give me that little hit of victory. And I was thinking about taking the layers of paint off of my front steps at the front of my house. I see now that at the age I am, I see as a victory any chip of paint I can get up. I don't wait to have that reward flooding my brain when the whole thing is stripped and sanded and repainted. I see a chip come up and I go, ooh, look at that. And I also get that kind of feeling from observing my habits. To give you an idea, I am slowly starting to learn to put things where they're more efficient. You know, the whole hunt through the Amazonian jungle for a particular butterfly thing is not something I want to go through when I wake up in the middle of the night. So I'm starting to get things. I mean, I'm catching on. I'm catching on to life. If I want to use floss, it has to be next to my toothbrush. There's no use having floss 3 other places in my bedroom or hidden in a basket, or you have to go pull a drawer out to get it. No, that's not going to happen. So as I move through my life these days, I watch when I have a feeling of frustration. You know, I can't get the coat out that I want because it's under another coat. And what I'm doing now is just thrilling. I have to share it with you. I see my frustration immediately. And I ask myself, what can I do? What is a small thing, a small chip of paint I can take off of this step so that this system that I live in works better? So I was going through my coats today and thinking, I don't know why this coat is here. I never wear it. You know, it isn't that I'm pushing myself. It's kind of a gentle stepping forward into figuring out what gives me that sense that I have competence. You know, leaving for an appointment 25 minutes early. It makes me feel so in command. You know, it's the whole regal thing. I can walk into the room and not be panting and dragging my coat and my purse and wondering if I have all my clothes on. So slowly, step by step, I'm getting to a place where I allow myself to discover, and that's a big one. Instead of pushing myself into this impossible, fantasy existence of who I'm going to become if I just pant hard enough and grab and run, get myself all confused, and stepping into a sense of confidence that I am learning things slowly. I am seeing how I can make the system of, how do I put my dishcloths away so that they're the easiest way to get at them. Everything has a system to it that can make my life easier. So the confusion that I had in most of my life really came from a trauma-based fear of not being good enough. I have to do everything really well. And what happens then is your mind is always on the future. You're falling down 4 different rabbit holes and different timelines. I want to do everything perfectly right now. And it's kind of like putting your own mind on the rack and just stretching it out until you hear bones breaking. It's so much easier just to come to a place of groundedness, of doing the breath work, of sitting in the cold water, of doing the things that I know serve my body, that serve my spirit, that serve the world, because I'm not crusty and angry, not some kind of gothic creature. And so today I was feeling really, really happy with myself because I found a new place to put my toothpaste. And I found a new way to put my shampoo next to the bathtub so it's available for washing my hair. And I found a new way of setting up my drawers in the kitchen. And it's all victory. It's all victory. So going back to scraping the front step, I have begun that. And I know that slowly, with repetition, I'm going to get every single flake of multi-layered paint off of there. And I have confidence in the process of paying attention, sinking into the now, feeling how it feels with my hands and my back. And in days gone by, I would get all hepped up. It's like, get this paint off, and end up with a sprained wrist or, some disaster. But the now is such a soft, secure, beautiful place to live when you trust yourself to slowly grow over time, to slowly make those shifts, and to make your life work so much better. So I wanted to share that with you today because I see a lot of people who are living in overwhelm and not understanding they can get out of it. It's like somebody brought midget donkeys and let them go in your house, and you go, I don't know what to do with these. Well, why did you let them be brought in the first place? Donkeys and monkeys. Don't let them in your house. Don't let them in your head. Don't let them in your life. And when you go out the door, look for beauty. Look for beauty. It doesn't have to be overwhelming or ta-da or a big display. It can be. I saw a tree root the other day that looked like a little carved figure. And I just thought, oh my God, look at that. Very small, very, very beautiful. So look for the beautiful and also observe your own behavior to see what your victories are. It's tiny victories. Look for those. Thank you so much. Get a hold of me if you want a coaching session, if you want a psychic reading. I'm here for you. All you have to do is just contact me through my email that I have on the YouTube channel. And I want to express my deep gratitude for the people who are viewing. Do subscribe, thumbs up, make a comment. Let's see if we can help other people to calm the hell down. That's what we're called to these days. It's a mission. And I say to you, as I always do from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you.